opened the Keystone Adventure School.
How old are they?
8.
What kind?
White.
Come here, watch this. We'll meet you down. Here, come on. I'll show you your way down.
Keystone is a place where kids are absolutely free to be who they truly, truly are. They're free to be their true selves. A place where kids can come and succeed and be valued and respected as little people.
Hey guys.
I love to watch the children when they walk in every morning. They're eager and excited about all the things that they're getting ready to do.
I wish for you each day this happiness that I have found. We all depend on friends. It matters not where we are bound. Let's shout it from the mountaintops and let our world know. Keystone is love, a time to grow, a time to pass it on.
See, what we're after here at Keystone really is this process of children learning what kind of learners they are and how to become the director of their own learning, and then how to manage that so that when they leave us, they can manage themselves in any environment, have self-esteem to go forward, and really know clearly who they are. It's hard to be on the edge and doing something new and different. It's a little scary to some folks, but we've been here 5 years now, and we've graduated 5 different graduating classes, and they've all gone into different programs and done really well transitionally.
Well, we're working on for the middle of flowers for a bouquet that we're gonna make, and I think it's gonna turn out pretty good.
There's absolutely not another place like it that I know of anywhere in the world. I've taught in public, I've taught in private, and I've never known another place that offers what Keystone offers.
I'm doing dice math.
So one of the really cool things that we reinvigorated about Keystone this year is the 3-year-old program. When we began, we had a 3- and 4-year-old program 7 years ago, but we stopped it for a while because we really wanted to focus on the middle grades. But we began to see a real need from siblings and parents requesting that we have a program for the 3-year-olds. We do it a little bit differently than most programs. Little bitty people have great difficulty with transition. What we wanted to do was give them a super long weekend. They come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and that gives them that cohesive connection of day-to-day school. What we do also that's different is we have it from 8:30 to 1. And at first shout, that may seem like a long time to have a 3-year-old in a program. What happens in most programs is they're in there for maybe 2 hours. The moms drop them off. It's a difficult separation. The moms pick them up. They've been gone maybe an hour and a half. This gives the children time to settle in and feel like they're part of something. The last couple hours of that, they're playing, they're eating lunch with the rest of the school, they're brought into the family of the school. Their program is a little more contained so that they're safe, they're very safe. And then it's the teacher's discretion as to if they want to come in and do music with us, if they want to go do pasture with us, if they want to go to the pond with us, but they're never away from their teacher all day. So she's their connection, and it's a small group of kids in a fabulous room.
Farther. How many syllables?
2 syllables.
2 syllables. Let's spell the first syllable is.
Learning is a journey, and it's a journey that needs to be enjoyed by everybody involved in that process, be it the teacher or the child.
AR. What do we call him?
The angry pirate.
The angry pirate. Right now, he's the regular pirate.
Angry pirate and the
Yeah, and TH. And what is ER.
Keystone's probably the most fun school you'll ever go to. There you can have fun with animals, and there's tons of friendly people.
At Keystone, you get to feed animals, you get to do art, you get free work sometimes, you get to jump rope for a heart, which feels really good because you save kids that have heart diseases by jump rope.
We raised about $4,000 to give to Maisha and Rose.
I picked the school because it was loving and the teachers were being so nice to me, and I love how all the teachers care. I like to do the brain gym. I love how every teacher cares about every kid. I love how much love we share together at our school.
No one else, even in the United States, has a brain gym program, a sensory classroom attached to their school. This is something we came up with. No one else has it. And that makes a huge difference in every moment of the children's day. To go in there and self-soothe and calm down and reorganize their brain and then step forward back into the academic classroom and succeed. And success is measured differently by everybody. So what we need is the children to understand what success feels like to them intrinsically.
This is the worm bin, and the worm bin is when like you put like the horse manure and it turns into and the worms eat it and then makes it into soil. And we use it for our garden, and there's screens and they're both different sizes and they separate the worms and stuff from the soil and roots.
Within every classroom, we have usually two grade levels in each classroom with one teacher. But throughout the day, we're blessed because our pasture time in the morning is multi-age. You can go out there and watch the elder children mentoring the younger ones, scooping poop and showing them how to brush the horses and care for the sheep and feed the llamas. All of those things are multi-age and the children benefit from it.
That's why it stinks.
We spend a lot of time on time management, which is really the function of homework without the busy work, learning how to manage your time, how to manage yourself, how to speak for yourself and speak truthfully, how not to be afraid to be wrong, how to be enthusiastic, a lifelong lover of learning. When our children leave us, what happens, the comments that we get when they go into a traditional program, we get comments. We get a lot of phone calls back from these programs, and they say things like, whatever you're doing, keep it up. We haven't had an enthusiastic learner like that in years. We love the way she's not afraid to be wrong. We love the way her hand is in the air. She's excited, and it's contagious, and we're so grateful.
These are our llamas. Their names are Romeo and Juliet.
This is a worm bin. You put all stuff people don't want to eat.
One of the things that sets Keystone apart is the place and the people of where we have Keystone. We're so blessed by this incredible green and fertile environment of the planet, and the pasture, the farm, the creek, the pond. The real fertility, though, is in the minds of the children. And what we need to help that grow are the right people. Our children are with their teachers more during the day than they really are with families. And so this family environment is so important to nurturing and raising those fertile minds and fertile souls. These are their guides. These are their partners in education. These are their mentors. To teach self-respect, we gotta model it. We gotta model respect of others. We gotta model respect of this beautiful planet. It's all about the people and relationships, and that's what we're building at Keystone.
My childhood inspired me to want all children to feel the way I felt as a little child and to have what I had. The kind of adventures. I grew up outside, wandering creeks, climbing trees. I loved life.
Okay, just do what you normally do. Okay.
So along the way is this process of all of this one-on-one, small groups, children really learning who they are and being in touch with themselves and respecting themselves and kind of learning where people's boundaries are and how to respect. So by the time they leave us, they're pretty solid. We've seen kids go into Westminster, Cassidy, Heritage Hall, Crossings, all the public schools, into church schools, into home schools. But when they leave us and they go into those programs that may be what a lot of people would consider academically challenging, they're really holding their own.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Laura. Good morning to you. We did it, the kids.
Teaching children to know who they are and then learn ways to function and go forward and learn how to be a really good learner, how to solve problems, and then be the directors of that so that when they go forward in life, they can make a difference and be the best version of themselves they can be. So art's a good vehicle for that kind of stuff. They can draw a Van Gogh and then they can change the colors and make it their own. But that's what you do in art. That's what you do in life. You observe and then you make it your own. And that's really, art is a reflection of life in that way. Right now in the other room, we've got a city going on, and there's some serious entrepreneurial stuff going on in there and some serious deals going down.
I'm selling apple juice.
We have tents for houses, and every day we buy houses, and we have businesses.
They created this city from the ground up based on their experiences. We've learned about government, we've learned about laws, we've learned about how a city works and operates. Kids are learning how to open up their own businesses and be successful entrepreneurs.
I had to work pretty hard, very hard, and got that money and bought it.
It's really great to watch them with their pricing system. Sometimes they charge too much, sometimes they don't charge enough. Kids are storming into their business, they're all sold out. They find out, you know what, I should have charged a little bit more money for some stuff. So we have some really valuable conversations with children to help them understand how to live life and be successful when they walk out our door.
And you've written me a check for that? Okay, so $128 minus $35 will leave your balance being what? $93, sir. I have that. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Because at the end of the day, school ends and life begins, and life is the most important thing. So our city provides them opportunities to find success in life and their future.